Hi everybody, thanks a lot for coming by. I am making Mom's lasagna, and I've made just a couple of little revisions to it. It's first of all a vegetarian version, and Mom always put a meat of some sort in hers. And the other one is, since Mom, they have now invented these wonderful lasagna noodles that you don't need to boil. And so I've never tried them before, actually. I'm an old school kind of person. I always boil my noodles. But I said, what the heck, let's give it a try. So that's what we're going to use today. So I'm going to bring you on down to my pan and we're going to get started. Okay, I have an 11.5 by 8 cook dish here, which I've put a little olive oil in. And the first thing we're going to do is we are going to put some spaghetti sauce in here. This is a marinara sauce, and I have to say, the one, you can use, of course, any brand you like. But you know what? I have thought for some time now that Costco has an excellent marinara sauce. It's organic, it's fresh tasting. I just love it. So I'm going to put just a nice layer of the sauce down there, and I'm going to put my lasagna noodles on top. And the director was nice enough to come through here and break my lasagna noodles so they fit in the pan very nicely, pretty much perfectly. I'm just going to overlap it just a little bit, get it in there. Okay, and then I'm just going to drizzle a little more of this marinara sauce over, and I'll kind of smooth it in there. Mom, of course, always made our own spaghetti sauce. In fact, I have a video in the Jill for Today library of cooking, and I will put a post up above there and also in the comments section. So if you want to see Mom's recipe for spaghetti sauce, you can. All right, so there is that. And now I'm going to add in, this is actually Gardein meatballs that I've kind of chunked up. She would use sausage, or she would use ground beef. You know, whatever we had in the freezer or in the refrigerator is what she would use. And I'm going to just kind of dop a little bit here and there. So, okay. And then I'm going to use a ricotta cheese. And I'm just going to dollop that in around, little dollops here and there. And you know, some people who don't care for ricotta cheese, and you actually really could use cottage cheese. I've never done it before because I like ricotta cheese. But if you said I don't care for it, or it's unavailable, a good substitution would be a cottage cheese. So there's an option for you. All right, and then I'm going to put just a little bit. This happens to be a pizza blend. You could use all mozzarella. You could use a combo. This happens to be mozzarella, provolone, and Asiago. So it's just a nice little blend, and I'm using that today. And I'll do one more layer for you, and then won't bore you with the rest of it. So I'm going to do another layer of the noodles, and I am staggering. Remember the last layer I did, I had the noodles all the way up this way and put the cut pieces here. This time I'm doing it this way and putting the cut noodle on that side. And a little bit more of the sauce. And I believe I will get 3 layers in here. Let's smear that around so everything is covered. I've never used these, so it's going to be interesting to really see how well they cook. I'm not sure if they're going to be a little on the drier side, and if you've had experience with these noodles, I'd like to hear from you. So there is that, and I'm going to put again a little layer of the Gardein here, meatballs. A little bit more here. I actually will just finish this up here. Let's see where I got a little space here and there that needs to have a little meat in there, and then right there, and a little bit in that corner there. And then again, a little bit of ricotta cheese. Just kind of dollop that around. Hopefully, you know, as you put this out, there'll be a little bite of all of this in one slice of, you know, one piece of lasagna. You'll get some of that cheese and some of the meat. Okay, there's that. We'll put a little bit right there. And a little bit more of the cheese. Well, ours was always, you know, lots of cheese. It was gooey, it was delicious, and well, that's the way I make them. And they always are very, very good. Okay, I'm going to do one more layer here, and as I said, I won't bore you with doing a whole nother layer in front of you. And when I am done with that, I will bring you back and we'll start to put it in the oven. All right, I have topped it, the last layer, put some of the ricotta cheese on it, and I didn't have any more of the Gardein little meatballs, but I put a little sprinkling of the cheese mix, and now I have some nice Reggiano Parmesan, close enough. And I'm just going to give it a little topping of this. It's a nice sharpness. I have my oven set at 350 degrees, and according to the recipe on the box, it says to cook for approximately 55 minutes. So we're going to do that. Okay, 350 degrees, that's preheated. Center, you know, rack in your oven, and we're going to put it on a cookie sheet with maybe some aluminum foil on that cookie sheet, because I have a feeling this could, you know, boil over and it would just make a mess in your oven. So that's how I'm going to put it in my oven, to protect it a little bit. And I'm going to cook it for 55 minutes. I'm going to let it cool for 10, and then we're going to take a sample. So we'll be back. It's out of the oven, and I want you to know this house smells like an Italian restaurant. So come on down, I want to show it to you, and then we're going to cut it and make a little tasty here. Look at this, isn't it beautiful? It cooked to 55 minutes. I think it didn't burn. It just looks great. So we're going to cut a piece of it and we're going to give it a try. Are you ready to try this?
I'm always ready.
It smells so good in here. It looks good too. Go ahead. You take the first bite. Here, hold it up there so you can get a nice big bite of it. We're a little rusty. We haven't done a video in a while, but we know how to eat. I'm interested to find out if these the automatic noodles that we used are cooked. Are they cooked? Okay, good.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, he says, oh yeah. No longer boiling noodles are in my future, huh? It sure made it easy. It sure made it easy.
Wow. That's excellent.
Oh. Mmm.
That's pretty good. And those vegan meatballs work out fine.
Dare I take one more bite? Go ahead, tell them how good it is. No, really, it's pretty good.
It is.
I'm so surprised at those noodles. I said, I think those are going to be tough.
They're perfect.
They really are.
That's delicious.
Oh, man.
So we'll do that again.
You know, really, my mouth is full, sorry. One of the reasons that I don't make lasagna more often is because of the boiling of the noodles, you know, and all that. This is the only way to go. And I used a store brand because that's all they had available, but I think Ronzoni makes some. There's other, you know, it's not like an uncommon thing to find anymore. Well,
it's good.
It's delicious.
And it smells marvelous.
And we're going to have dinner on this tonight, and some of it's going in the freezer. I will give you all the instructions and all the ingredients down below, but it's pretty, you know, if you watch the video, you kind of get a gist for what's going in there, but I'll do it. And that's it for now. Check out my Amazon page, and I'll leave you a link down below, my Amazon store. I have added all kinds of wonderful things in there, so check it out. And I hope you will subscribe. And I hope you. Oh, what are you laughing at?
That's you.
Okay. And I want
Never
you.
stop selling.
I never stop saying. Tell your friends, subscribe, give us a thumbs up, and eat lasagna because it's good Italian cuisine.
Nice red wine with that.
Yeah, be good. All right, everybody. Thanks a lot. We'll see you soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye.